Hello, this is Hugo with Coldwell Banker, and this is another What moment in real estate with Hugo. I'm going to go back a couple of years ago. I was working with a buyer. They were a couple, man, wife. They called me. They're like, Hugo, I want to use you. I want to sell my property. I met them, and this couple always worked together. They look happy. They had kids and everything. Yeah, sure. Let's put it together. Let's put it on the market. We did all the things. I put it on the market. In less than 24 hours, we got multiple offers, and we sold it over asking price. They were both very happy and great. Everything went well. The process was going very good. It wasn't until the day of the closing. The day of the closing, I think, happened at 3 o'clock. The final walkthrough was early in the morning. I get a call from the buyer's agent, and they're like, Hugo, can I do the walkthrough this morning? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Let me call my sellers and find out and make sure that they're home, or I'll go with you. Of course, I call my seller and I'm like, hey, is it okay if I stop by and do the final walkthrough with the buyers? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. My wife is there. She should open the door. Okay, perfect. So I go with the buyers. I go with the buyer's agent. I meet them there. We're at the house. I knocked. The wife comes out and I'm like, hey, we're here to do the final walkthrough. And she's like, okay, sure. As we're doing the final walkthrough, I let the buyers and the buyer's agent do their thing. And I'm over here in the living room, and I'm kind of like looking at everything, making sure it's right. And I kind of noticed that the wife was at the corner by the dining room, and she had a very puzzled, confused face. So I walked up to her and I'm like, hey, how you doing? How's everything? And she's like, by when do we have to get out? And I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, you have to get out by the end of the closing. And she was like, her face was very, like, I can't explain it. Her face was very puzzled. And I was like, but you know what? Don't worry about it, because your husband already took care of everything. They were not gonna buy, they were gonna rent. I told her, I'm like, your husband already took care of everything. You guys have an apartment and you should be fine. So I didn't think much of it, but it was a very strange face, and I was like very puzzled about that. Anyways, we go to the closing, and we're at the table, and our attorney asked me, hey, Hugo, is seller number one is married? I'm like, yeah, he's married. He's married to seller number two. Like, oh, okay, well, we need her signature because she missed a couple of signatures. Yeah, sure, no problem. So the wife did not speak English, she only spoke Spanish. So the attorney's assistant calls her and tells her, hey, we need you to sign some documents that you missed, and is it okay we take them to you, or you can come to the closing and you can fill it out? I get a call like 5-10 minutes later from our attorney's assistant, and she's like, Hugo, we got a problem. I'm like, what's the problem? She's like, the wife won't sign the papers. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, she said that if her husband doesn't give her $50,000, she's not gonna sign anything. I was like, what? So I call my guy and I was like, hey, we're here in a situation, we're at the closing table, and this is what's happening, what's going on, blah blah blah. And the guy just started cursing her like crazy on the phone, and I'm like, dude, what's going on? Like, well, we're getting a divorce, blah blah blah. I'm like, what? I'm like, you have told me this stuff and not kept anything? I mean, were you planning to keep all the proceeds and not give her anything? And that took me back to the final walkthrough, why she was like confused, puzzled, and worried. She didn't have anywhere to go, and she wasn't going to get any money. So this turned out to be a real mess. We did close the deal, and he did end up giving her $50,000 at the closing table. Okay, it was a completely mess. But for all you people out there who are thinking of selling, and you're going through a divorce, or you're gonna be in a divorce, or you're gonna separate, you gotta think that in the state of Illinois, married people are both protected. Okay, you're not gonna sell with one party only. Both parties have to sell. Both parties will split if there's any proceeds. You're not gonna try to get away like this guy did. It's not. And if you're thinking of selling, and again, you're going through a divorce, or you're going through separation, whatever it is, it's very, very important that you talk to your realtor, because your realtor is going to be your friend. He's going to be your attorney. He's going to be your therapist. He needs to know, or she needs to know everything what's going on, because he or she, we're going to be able to help you in this bad situation and still get the job done. But if you're hiding stuff from us, it's very complicated and it's very hard to help people. So this was what moment in real estate with Hugo, and my goodness, this is just one of many out there.